Hello, I'm Tom Perski here at the Chicago Lighthouse. We're evaluating some new products, and this one is called the Snow 7 HD. 7 because it has a 7-inch screen, HD camera, and Snow because it's white. Even though here in Chicago snow can be a 4-letter word, we really like this new system. Some of the new portable video magnifiers are now falling into different categories, in my opinion. For instance, we have some people who want to carry around a small video magnifier, let's say in their pocket or in their purse. And so those smaller screens, 3.5 or 4-inch screens, are great for that purpose. But other people want a larger screen and aren't necessarily going to be carrying it from place to place. That is, they would use it primarily in their home and carry it from, let's say, the kitchen or into the den and so forth. So we think this product really does the trick for that particular client. There are also a lot of retired persons who do not like the larger desktop CCTVs and feel like they don't have enough room for that. So we've not had a product quite like this on the marketplace before, and this might fill the bill for many. So this camera is, as I mentioned, high definition. It goes from 2.2x all the way up to 16x with very easy controls. On the back you have 2 LED lights shining down on the material, as well as a centrally mounted camera. So when you place the unit down, this has a tilt stand which automatically tilts at the right angle for reading. And on the right side of the screen you have a plus and a minus for magnification. It gives a nice bright picture, both for reading text, and also does a really nice job on color photos. The color really does stand out. Some other features about the Snow 7 HD is the ability to change the foreground and background colors of the text. With a simple button on the left side of the screen, you can make it, white letters on a black background, which really is helpful for a lot of people who need that extra contrast. And then, of course, using that size button, making it bigger or smaller. It also has a whole variety of enhanced positive setting to make the page very bright, and also a display of many different color combinations. So you see yellow on black, blue, black on yellow, and so forth. Another feature of the Snow is a button that's just right above the color button, which has the ability to take a snapshot or a picture of what you're looking at and then keeping it on the screen. This might be very helpful if you were, for instance, looking up a phone number in a phone book and you were able to keep it on the screen and then bring the device over to the phone and be able to see it clearly. Or for instance, maybe taking a photograph of a bottle of pills and being able to call in a prescription and being able to keep the number right on the screen. Then by pushing that same button, you can return to the regular function or features of the device. Some other features of the Snow 7 HD is great for instance, looking at family photographs. So you can place your photograph right down underneath the central camera and then enlarge the faces so you can see them easily and clearly. So that has a brilliant color and really stands out nice. Other features you might want to consider doing with the Snow is folding this tilt stand flat, and then if you're in a situation where you're shopping or in your home when you want to see the thermostat on the wall, you can simply hold up the device and focus in on whatever it is that's important for you to identify. Also, the Snow 7, because of the tilt stand and the centrally mounted camera, can be used for writing. You would simply, if you're right-handed, tilt the machine to have the open end by your right hand and then place your pen underneath the screen. Many people who have not used a portable CCTV or a desktop CCTV for writing definitely need to practice a little bit each day to get the feeling, because as you're writing, you're looking at the tip of the pen and you're not really looking at the pen itself. But if you place it down on the page and then move it along, so if I wanted to write my phone number or somebody called me on the phone, for instance, I might be able to just simply follow it along and then move the machine slowly as I write to the right. And then when I want to go back and read what I've written, I can enlarge it. So when you're writing, keep the magnification small and practice using a bold pen that's easy to see under the screen. Another unique feature of the Snow 7 HD is to be able to do some distance viewing. For instance, seeing items on a shelf when you're shopping. So you just simply fold in the tilt stand, and on the top there's a switch that goes from near to distance, and then you simply invert the system upside down, which allows the center camera to have a clear view of what you might be looking at. Again, this will work about 5 feet, 4 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet. It will not work farther than, for instance, 6 feet. But it allows me to stand back and to really zoom in and to take a picture of what's on the shelf. I can do that again with the picture button to freeze it. Even though I've froze it on the screen, I can still make it bigger or smaller. And I can still use the colors to change it to make it a brighter image or a darker image, so I can see it easily. In some situations, again being about 6 feet or closer to a small TV set, you might want to be able to zoom in to see something on the screen. And as you can see, the colors are very vibrant, and it gives you a chance to maybe read something on the screen that you haven't seen before or were unable to see. Perhaps the company might invent some kind of a stand that we could use to be able to be seated and actually watch TV. So we'll look at that for the future. One of the great features of the Snow 7 HD is the ability to plug this unit into a high-definition television. So using an HDMI cord for high definition, simply find the appropriate socket on the side, plug it in, and then the device can be displayed on any size television set. Here we have a very large screen where we can again increase the magnification up and down, some of the same functions of making it brighter or making it white letters on a black background, being able to freeze it and do all the things that we talked about before, whether it's writing or reading, and saving a small unit to have the same capability as a large unit, I think has its place now in our field where this has not been available before in high definition. So we think the Snow has some really unique features in this regard. So finally, the Snow 7 HD comes in a zippered carrying case that has a protective inside shell, and you would just again take the unit, which weighs 17 ounces, so it's very light, 1 pound. It can be placed inside the zippered case, and then you can take this with you wherever you'd like to go. So again, I'm Tom Perski from Chicago Lighthouse. Call our 800 number if you'd like to know pricing or more information at 1-800-919-3375. 1-800-919-3375. Thanks for watching today.